Two tense confrontations in Memphis restaurants at virtually the same time are now raising concerns over safety and the presence of the Memphis Safe Task Force. Well, gunfire sent people scrambling inside Red Pier restaurant in East Memphis, and then just minutes later, an Orange Mound restaurant owner says dozens of task force members showed up for no reason at all. Our Lauren Turman talked to the owner about why he forced law enforcement to leave his business. Lauren.
Well, Pepper, what began as a routine night for a local restaurant quickly turned into a scene involving multiple agencies and dozens of officers, and ending with threats of arrest and fear for a new business owner and his friends, they told me today. And as that video continues to circulate, we are learning more about what happened and what still hasn't been answered.
Oh, he took his mask off.
This interaction between the National Guard, Memphis Police, and Memphis Safe Task Force was live streamed on Facebook Sunday night in Orange Mound after business owner Rob Brown repeatedly asked them to leave his property.
I'm scared for my life. There's a lot of weapons out here, guns and stuff. Why are y'all doing this to me?
They kind of got an attitude where they was like, hey, we asked our supervisor and all that. So I was like, cool. I walked inside, and the time it took me to walk inside to the back to the front, it was 20, 30 in the National Guard outside.
A native Memphian, Brown has owned a sandwich spot for about a year. He built it around family-style comfort and safety. Sunday night, he says officers showed up on his private property, including the DEA, FBI, Homeland Security, ICE, National Guardsmen, and Memphis Police, all without any explanation. That's when he called activist Hunter Dempster, who recorded the now viral video.
What rubs me the most is the way Memphis police officers escalated the situation, the way the Memphis police officers ignored the business owner, the way Memphis police officers did not ask them to leave the property. You know, and to me, it's no genius. There's a bunch of troops that aren't from Memphis, a bunch of federal agents not from Memphis, staging in front of a business that only has a few parking spots.
A sign posted on the restaurant door states law enforcement agencies, namely ICE, are not allowed on the property without a warrant. When he asked if they had one or any reason for being there, Brown tells us they did not respond. We asked Tyler Foster, who witnessed the confrontation, if officers ever explained why they were there.
The lieutenant who I spoke with, he did not know what MPDs, how MPD got involved with that situation. We asked the National Guard members multiple times why they were there. They would not engage or give us any sort of explanation.
There were also threats of arrest, Foster adds, for disorderly conduct. We reached out multiple times to both the task force and Memphis Police for clarification about the incident and have not received a response. For Brown, this moment has brought an outpouring of community support and a message he hopes other business owners take to heart.
Your community will come out and they will support you, okay? We'll stand with you. So it's not just necessarily a Memphis Safe Task Force thing. We can't act like they just started. Like they've been terrorizing our communities.
And Tyler tells me he has filed a public records request to understand more of what happened in Orange Mound and get the answers they are all looking for. But questions certainly remain about safety, security, and respect, they tell me, when it comes to these agencies. In the studio, I'm Lauren Turman.